You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Heidi, John.
Dan.
Hey, guys. How's everything going?
Fabulous.
Going good. This happens to be School Nurse Day.
It does. Heidi's
My
sister is a school nurse.
Really?
Yes.
And things have changed quite a bit, I'm guessing. It's based on a true story 100 years ago, and I think schools had just started. Before that, you had to follow smart people around. I went to a Bremer Elementary School in North Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And on those rare occasions when you had to go to the school nurse, it was real simple. And they actually wore like the white nurses thing with the little funny little, well, that's really not a hat. What is that thing? I don't know. But it's like, it's old-timey nurse uniform.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And it was Nurse Marge. Fabulous mustache, by the way. Most excellent. And you had two choices. You could either, and it didn't matter what the problem was.
Yeah.
You could either lay down for a little while.
Or eat some crackers.
Or maybe you just need to go to the restroom.
Those two things.
One or the other. Yeah, you can be in there.
It was maybe you could lay down for a little while and hear some saltine crackers.
You could have lost an arm out on the playground. Maybe you got tuberculosis, bubonic plague. It doesn't matter. You didn't lay down for a while, or perhaps you have to use the bathroom. Thanks, Nurse Marge. Go buy yourself a razor. Get busy.
I'll just deal with this gaping head wound on my own. Thank you for your help.
And I think now, and I don't know, I haven't had a kid in school for quite some time, but I think now it's just, they just hit you up with Ritalin and call it a day. So,
I don't think they do that.
School Nurse Day.
Yeah.
We appreciate everything you do.
I think now you can only get sick on like Tuesdays and Thursdays because the school nurse is only there a couple of days.
They jump
Seriously.
around. They jump around.
Yeah.
I had to go to the school nurse while I was in high school for a stab wound.
A stab wound.
Get stabbed in the hand with a pencil. And I still have a little lead.
So did Alan Fields. My best friend Butch stabbed him in the hand with a pencil.
I got stabbed in the hand with a pencil, too.
So I got a little bit of pencil lead right there.
The web thing, yeah.
But it got me out of I think the statute of limitations has to be over now. They can't make me go back and do high school again, can they? Because we had a test in the very next class, and I went into the nurse, and it's right on the webbing of where my finger and thumb come together is where I got stabbed. So the nurse, the lady put a Band-Aid on there. It kept coming off. So she's like, well, we're going to have to wrap this. So my hand was wrapped like a mummy. And I go walk into science class where we were supposed to be writing out this big, long essay test. And I had no idea any of the answers, what I was supposed to do. And I come in there, and all of a sudden, I can't use my right hand to write. So he said, well, here, I'll give you a multiple choice.
Oh, so you got an out.
I'm over there acting like it's really hard to do with my left hand. I'm somewhat ambidextrous, but I'm acting really, this is so difficult. So thank you for stabbing me in the hand, Neil, because if you hadn't done that, I might have failed high school. So.
Thanks, school nurses.
All right. Hats
I
off
love you. Bless you.
Nurses. Thanks for listening to Sunny 93.3.
Do you have a credit card? Is it the very best credit card? Many people get their credit card as a response to an offer that was mailed to you. These are typically not the best cards. Check the fine print for the fees and interest. We have a website that compares many different cards being offered so you can find the one that's the best fit for you. If you'd like to find a better credit card, we'd love to help at bettercreditcards.net. There's no obligation. Just click and compare to see if we can get you a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for Manly Man doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly man are we.
Got to have a sharp knife, know what you're doing. And John, I'm sure you've gotten to do this at family gatherings. How to properly
Carve a turkey.
Thank you very much. I have seen more turkeys just mutilated.
He mutilates our turkeys.
Guys, over the years.
Not?
You do.
Are you kidding me?
There is an art to it. There is a craft to it. There is a science.
Yeah, there's a proper way. You don't do it correctly, but you're the only one that's usually standing around not doing anything in the kitchen. So we say, here, John, carve
this up for us.
I've been doing this for 20 years. You said I've been doing it wrong.
Watch a tutorial.
I'm sure there's a tutorial.
There's section off, just like pretty much any other meat. There's a rhyme and a reason to it, and things come off in a certain order and in a certain way. I mean, I'm really good at it, I must say, but I've had a lot of practice over the years because of that whole little-known ducks are free thing. You see a duck, you can just have it. Doesn't belong to anybody.
Dan's got a lot of recipes.
If you can catch it, you got to catch it first.
I do. You need a loaf of bread and a fishing net. Hey, free duck. Know how to cut it up. Hey, guys, especially you younger guys who maybe haven't had to go through this yet, carving of the turkey, figure it out, know what you're doing, ask somebody who knows what they're doing, or again, everything's on the internet.
Exactly.
Punch it up, get it right.
I'm going to Google that because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Nobody's ever complained about their turkey.
Nobody's complaining.
Nobody's complaining. Yeah, they're silently judging, John.
I just don't understand.
They are. I do. I've never mocked someone for trashing a turkey, not verbally, but in the back of my mind, I'm going, whoa, look at the loser with the knife. Why don't you just put it in a blender? There, Ted. Why don't you do that?
I'm clearly doing this wrong. Can't wait to see Heidi carve the turkey this year at Thanksgiving.
That's it. Hey, guys, man up, man. Just get a clue. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Thanks for listening to our manly tip on Sunny 93.3.
Do you need a gift for a silly friend? WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com has many ideas. Each day, we share a different weird gift idea. There's no fee to sign up. You don't even need to buy anything. Just follow our page on Facebook to get a laugh every morning. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. If you do like an item, you can easily buy it right from the Facebook page. We have a link going right to that page at WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One.
This. Have you been watching this unfold?
Which thing?
With Sioux Falls councilperson Teresa Staley.
I feel really bad for Teresa.
She's under attack by the Argus leader.
Yeah,
I haven't
Argus
seen any
leader.
of
Well,
this.
there was like a big editorial, and they're like calling her out for
For what? What'd she do?
Well, she's standing up for the people, and she's being a squeaky wheel, and they're saying that she needs to just get in line.
Teresa gets out there. She does get out there now, the Argus leader. From what I understand, and again, keep in mind, I have people everywhere.
Oh yeah.
You?
And sometimes they keep me informed, and sometimes they don't. But the Argus leader, from what I understand, they're demanding past 5 years of her tax returns. They want the last 20 years of her financial statements. And they're calling for impeachment.
I think you're thinking of Trump.
I'm not.
I'm pretty sure that's the...
Follow the money.
Oh, yeah.
Think about this. All of a sudden, the Argus comes rip snorting after Staley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a few months ago, she starts this thing called the Staley Report, and where is that published?
Yeah.
What publication is that in?
It is the Sioux Falls
Shopping News. Now, years ago, the Argus got the lion's share of things like yard sale advertising,
Right.
40 different guys who not only can haul stuff, but they'll remove stumps.
Yeah, apparently.
And they're all named Bob. Also, 91 Ford Taurus, new brake pads, runs good, $1,500 or best offer.
Right.
Argus got all that stuff. Well,
It's going over there now.
that's all. Follow the money. So right after the Staley Report starts getting published in the Shopping News,
They're attacking her.
Argus goes nuts.
Well,
Because they're on the losing end of this whole thing, but it's all about the money. She's just the straw dog in this whole deal. So
Did she used to be
it's
published
deep
in the
state.
Argus?
No.
No. Well, then why do they care?
well, who knows? Heidi, that's what happens when it's.
I'm so glad I followed Dan down that rabbit hole. I kind of wish I would have been paying attention.
It's deep state stuff.
This is.
I need to just start listening to him the way I listen to you, which is not listening at all.
No, and by the time all the parties
Thanks, Heidi.
lawyer up on this deal and emails are found and listening device and everything else, I'll tell you what, this is a dark time for Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's crisis mode.
Everybody, put your homes up for sale now. Do it soon. Do it quick. All right. Coming up here in a moment, we're going to be visiting with John from Maverick Recruiting. That is on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
Do you have experience working in the field? A real field? Maverick Recruiting has an amazing opportunity for the right person. You'll be running a late model 4940 John Deere sprayer this spring and summer. You'll have the chance to drive a truck in the off-season, earn between $60,000 to $70,000 a year, receive a sign-on bonus, and get paid to relocate to this growing community just outside the Sioux Empire. This exciting opportunity comes with a large benefit package with great insurance, IRA with a great company match, paid holidays, and more. Connect with Maverick Recruiting today for this great opportunity at MaverickRecruiting.com. That's MaverickRecruiting.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now to visit with John from Maverick Recruiting. How you doing, sir?
Good, John. Glad to be on.
Well, we're excited to have you here. John is helping to make sure people are employed well and have good jobs, and helping to make sure people who have great jobs have great people. That's got to be a fun and rewarding thing to do, to help people find like their dream job.
It is. I didn't even know really what a recruiter was when I started doing this about 10 years ago. And now it's everybody I talk to is glad to hear from me. The companies that are looking for people need my help. People looking to change positions. It's just a fun thing.
And when somebody is looking for help and they're looking for, a new team member, that usually means they're busy because, well, we need another person. So if they're busy, doing whatever they do, the nice thing is if they call you, you can actually make the process a whole lot easier.
Right. Yeah, I take the legwork out of it for them. They don't have to have that on their plate. They've got so much other stuff going on. It's just impossible to do everything.
Yeah.
So this is kind of my niche, just to connect people.
And you help good people find great jobs, and you help great employers find good people. And do you have any positions that are open right now that are people that are looking for good team members?
Well, yeah, I had a couple of calls yesterday. A shop over near Larchwood, pretty close to here, they asked me for heavy equipment mechanics, but then they just added another position for diesel truck mechanics. And they're over a barrel. All these companies locally, it's just hard to find good people.
Yeah. So it'd be a good opportunity if maybe you're driving to a job right now doing that type of thing. Certainly reach out to John and ask him, because, if even if you love the job you have, if there's an opportunity to do what you're doing and make a little more doing it somewhere else, that's not a bad thing.
Exactly. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, how there's a lot of poaching going on for good people.
But if that's the environment we're in today, where, hey, you know what, I need good people and I need to get them somehow, they're probably working somewhere else right now. So this may be the best opportunity. Again, if you're a mechanic, you said a diesel mechanic, and the other one's like a heavy machinery mechanic.
Right. Yep. Diesel trucks.
And the cool thing is that's a pretty specific thing. And there are probably people listening right now that even if you don't do that, if you know somebody who does that, say, hey, you should check into this. It could be huge. It could be a great opportunity for that friend of yours who does that for someone else right now. And if they're doing the same thing that they love to do, but they're doing it elsewhere and making more money, and you're the one that said, hey, you should call John, maybe they'd be pretty darn happy with you as well.
Yeah. There's about 5 things that when I'm talking to somebody I'm looking for, and the skill set is probably the most important.
Yeah.
And then some sort of urgency to make a change. Why are you looking to make a change?
Yeah.
You better have a decent reason, and the geography that's in our local listening area, of course. Your pay expectations have to match with what the position is offering, and then good reference checks are really important.
Very nice. So in addition to the diesel mechanic and heavy equipment, what are some of the other positions you're looking to fill right now? Do you have some other good ones out there?
Yeah, I have that software engineer position locally. That's in that $90,000 to $100,000 pay range.
Nice.
I've got some farms that are looking for farm hands, but these are full-time, year-round positions. You might think, oh, well, they'll use me through the spring. But I had another company call me, say they need 3 floater operators. That's those big spray rigs that you might see this time of year going down the roads.
Yeah.
But they'll keep them busy year-round. Again, all of my positions, it's not work through spring and you're done.
Yeah.
It's year-round.
So if somebody listening maybe has one of those jobs right now where they're working for somebody, but they know the end is near, because when we get done planting or we get done doing whatever it is that we're doing, they're not going to have stuff for me to do. This would be a great opportunity to find some longevity elsewhere, and you might have that lined up for them.
Exactly. And without a degree, just the skill set that I'm looking for, you can earn $75,000 plus full benefits packages with these positions.
Nice.
Straight out of high school. Even with a GED. Yeah. If you worked on a farm and you ran farm equipment, I could use your help on for any of these positions.
And again, the person listening right now, even if that's not you, but boy, I know somebody, my nephew, my cousin, my brother, or maybe even a loved one that lives somewhere else and you'd love to see them more for that software position or for any of these. If you're going, this would be a way to get them back home so I can see the grandkids more often. This would be a great opportunity to have them reach out to John at Maverick Recruiting.
Yeah, I better give my phone number.
Yeah,
I like that best if people just give me a dial up at 605-360-6504. That works best. If you have a resume, my email, john@maverickrecruiting.com.
Very nice.
Send it my way with some good references, and we'll put something together for you.
Well, John, thank you very much for coming in and chatting with us.
All right. Thank you, John.
Again, maverickrecruiting.com is the website. What's the phone number one last time?
605-360-6504.
Thanks for listening to Sunny 93.3. I'm going to throw a link to all of that on our Facebook page as well, facebook.com/Sunny Radio.
As we get to wedding season, many events will involve alcohol. If you find that drug or alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. Maybe it's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759 or get more information at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3, time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Because celebrities are fabulous, you listen also. This isn't really a story I just want to mention in case some people don't know. One of the biggest series in the history of series is the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Right? And huge, was it the season opener? Whatever it was.
Big deal.
I didn't see. But the funny thing is, I just came across this the other day in one of the scenes.
Starbucks cup?
The Starbucks coffee cup in one of the, that is hilarious.
It is very funny.
That is hilarious.
What did I miss?
One of the scenes, Game of Thrones.
It's a period piece where it's from like the olden times.
They accidentally had one, or they did it to be funny?
No. Like an extra on the show was drinking Starbucks.
Funny.
Somebody in production and continuity and whatever, or
Missed
cameraman,
it.
nobody. Yeah, and there it is, a Starbucks cup right there. Yep.
Please get the idiot with the Starbucks cup out of the background. But it made it all the way through and onto the
Darn
TV.
it, until that, I thought that whole thing was real.
I thought this was a documentary.
This was kind of cool, and I actually was privileged enough to witness this earlier in the week. On Monday, President Donald Trump awarded the legendary golfer Tiger Woods, who recently, of course, secured his 5th Masters tournament, which means he has not 1, 2, 3, or 4, but 5 really horrible-looking sport coats, with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. It was pretty touching. It was kind of cool. And maybe,
comeback story, man.
And I'm sure there's probably some people who don't know this. These two guys, they've been buddies for a long time. Yeah. They both love the game of golf, and
they golf together
and they
quite
hang
often.
and they do stuff. Yeah, and
that's fantastic.
Presidential Medal of Freedom, in case you don't know, it's for people who have made a meritorious contribution to the security, national interest of the United States, world peace, cultural, or other significant public or private endeavors.
Dan will be getting his next month.
Yeah, man, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
That would be pretty cool. How do I nominate you for that?
It's probably for breaking that story, the deep state on the Argus leader, Teresa Staley story.
That and the duck thing and the wolf thing.
I am,
coyote thing.
Hey, I bring it, man. I don't care. I've got no fear. I've got no fear.
This is news that no one else is covering because they didn't think it up.
You call yourself a news publication? I got your news right here, sport.
So that's pretty cool. Tiger Woods, congratulations. What is it called again? The
Medal of Freedom.
Yep, Medal of Freedom Award. Yep,
very cool.
We've got it. So yeah, heck of a comeback, heck of a story, and
unbelievable.
Tiger's really has turned his life around. He was kind of a sleazebag ding dong there for a while.
Yeah, he was for a bit.
Came back from that and personal troubles and physical injury and mayhem and everything else. And there you go. Hey man, this is America. No other country in the world has stories like that.
That's right.
So
good stuff.
There you go.
Well, Dan, thanks for stopping in, man.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, guys.
Dan Farris with our entertainment news of the day on Sunny 93.3.
Hey, it's T-shirt weather. Be sure to show your fun side with a funny T-shirt from FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. We have several funny shirt designs that will make you look cool while you stay cool. Do you have an idea for your own shirt designs? We can help you make it a reality at FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. Find thousands of T-shirt designs from people just like you and add your own designs too at FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. That's funkymonkeyshirts.com.